A new year means a new gun law is now in effect for the state of Minnesota.
So-called red flag orders may now be issued for individuals believed to be a danger to themselves or others, which would prevent them from purchasing or possessing a firearm. Governor Tim Walz discussed this new law today, and our chief political reporter, Tom Hauser, was there for part of this discussion. Tom?
Yeah, and advocates of this new law are under no illusion that it will stop all or even most gun violence. But from lawmakers to law enforcement, they say it will provide one more tool to keep guns out of the hands of people who are a danger to themselves or others.
Enough is enough of nothing but thoughts and prayers when it comes to gun violence. And
Governor Tim Walz was flanked by law enforcement, lawmakers, and gun safety advocates as he touted Minnesota becoming the 20th state to enact a red flag law. The official phrase in state law is extreme risk protection orders. The law allows law enforcement, a close family member, roommate, or someone involved in a significant romantic relationship with someone to petition for an extreme risk protection order. The petition must include a basis to believe the person is a danger to harm another person or commit suicide by possessing a firearm. A hearing on the petition must be held within 14 days.
Extreme risk protection orders empower loved ones or law enforcement to intervene and temporarily prevent someone in crisis from accessing those firearms.
Richfield Police Chief Jay Henthorn says the law has the backing of the Minnesota Chiefs of Police Association. It also has the backing of Pastor Rolf Olson, whose daughter was shot and killed when she answered an online ad for a nanny.
I will not accept the argument that these deaths and the trauma associated with them are simply the cost of doing business for the freedom to own a gun.
Now, some opponents of the new law say it could be abused by people making false accusations in a petition, possibly as part of a family disagreement. But the Senate author of the bill, Ron Latz, says state law makes it a gross misdemeanor to file false claims in court. Now, this new law took effect yesterday officially, and we have a link to the Minnesota Department of Public Safety at KSTP.com explaining how this whole process works.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to get everyone to figure out exactly the process of it.
Exactly, and get on the same page.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Tom Hauser, thank you.
Thanks.